Welcome back to 5-Minute Yoga. So today's theme is strong. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to be down on the mat, but don't worry, we're going to definitely get our heart rate up. So I'm going to move to the side here, face the back of my mat, and start in what's called child's pose. So the knees can be together or they can be more than hip width apart, and then just slowly start to fold towards the mat, lift the arms up off the mat, grip the fingertips into the mat like you're trying to grab the mat. And then if you can, have that forehead touching the mat. And I want you to take 2 rounds of what's called 3-part breath, which means you're going to inhale, belly, ribs, chest, exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. One more time. And then exhale. So we're going to get right into this brief but effective strength flow. So I'm going to have you come to your forearms, and belly is laying flat, and the tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. The chest is coming through the gateway of the arms, and this is called Sphinx Pose. It's a very slight but effective inversion for the back. Just working those low back muscles for just a moment. And then I'm going to have you curl your toes, and we're going to find forearm plank. So we're going to lift the core and then stay here for 5 breaths. So we're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find Sphinx Pose, tops of the feet press into the mat, press the chest through the gateway of the arms. Curl the toes. We're going to do this 2 more times. Bringing the core up, pressing into the mat, and noticing, I'm already starting to shake a little bit. That's what you want. Continue to use your breath. That's your body's way of telling you that you're working. 2 more rounds of breath. Good job. And come back down. Sphinx Pose. Recover. Press the chest through the gateway of the arms, tops of the feet press into the mat. And then here we go. 1 more time with this, and then we'll move on. Curl the toes, core comes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back down, recover in this pose called Crocodile Pose, where you fold and stack the forearms, and come on down for just a breath. Next up, we're going to do a side forearm plank. So this left hand is going to stay planted on the mat with our forearm, and we're going to come over to the left side. And I'm going to show you what this is going to look like, and then we'll get started and do 3 rounds. So from this forearm plank position, we're going to roll on over to the left side. Your right foot can actually be in front if you feel like you're struggling for balance, but you really want to make sure you shoot this right hip up, raise the hand up, and notice how everything feels, what's working. Lots of strength required on this left side, really getting into the side body, coming on back to center. And then let's recover for just a breath in Sphinx Pose. And then finding the same thing on the other side. Right side reaching up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Sphinx Pose. Ray doesn't look like he's working very hard. Pressing the chest through the gateway of the arms. We're going to do that 2 more times. So here we go. You got this. Reaching up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, see if you can go right into the other side. If you need to take a break, do it. Find Sphinx Pose. Otherwise, we're going to try to go all the way through. Yogi's choice. Come on back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1 more side. You guys got it. Building lots of strength and heat along the side body, and then letting it go, finding that Sphinx pose for just a breath, and then Crocodile Pose, recover. Coming back up, and then ending just the way that we started in that child's pose. Reaching the hands forward. This time you have the option of dropping the forearms, taking 2 rounds of breath. And then if you'd like, it's an extra little bonus here that I always like to do when I'm in child's poses. Walk the hands off to the right for just a little bit of an extra stretch along that left side body. Opening it up, just really opening up and lengthening those muscles that we worked in that side plank. And then over to the left. Back to center, and then slowly coming all the way back up and giving yourself a pat on the back. Good job, you guys. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.